Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm sorry I neglected you for a minute there. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that on purpose. It just kind of happened, you know? I'm just popping in, making sure that you guys know I'm still here in this corner. Anywho, I just wanted to share some beauty hacks. Recently I went down a rabbit hole of like how to make your hair grow in abundance, and I found my findings were that apparently rosemary water was like rosemary oil, and rosemary water is like a thing for hair growth, and that it works similar to, I believe it is minoxidil or something like that. So I went and I did made some myself. Okay. Yeah. So I made rosemary water. I use this empty container of witch hazel by Thayers, and I went ahead and boiled some rosemary in water until I boiled the water. I added the rosemary and then I just put it on low. That's how I did it, and I left it there until it started turning like yellowish. And then once it was like this color, I poured it in here. No, I let it cool and then I poured it in here because so what I've been doing, I just started this week. So basically I like spray it onto my finger. Yeah, that was plenty, and I've been putting it on this eyebrow. Okay. I haven't been putting it on the other one. Can you tell? It's literally been like 3 days, but maybe there's noticeable changes. I don't know. Like, tell me. Yeah, so I'm just putting it on this side, so after time I can like compare my two eyebrows and be like, it did work, or no, it didn't work. And I try to put it on as much as possible, like throughout the day. When I remember, I'm like, oh, rosemary, and I'll put it on. And then I've been putting it in my hair when I remember. When I shower, I haven't been showering as needed because it's so freaking cold, and I'm so sensitive to the cold. And yes, I'm so sensitive to the cold, so I'm very prone to getting colds because I have not enough body fat on me, so I just freeze like a popsicle. Anyways, what else can I tell you? Yeah, I used up all of my tissues. Apparently there's no more. Let me show you the book that my boss gave me. She didn't intentionally hand it to me or anything, but she did put it on the table, and she put take one. And in this book, I have this Chinese, I think it's Chinese. For Chinese New Year, it's like a little sobre. And then, I have this thing where this kid made like a present. And then when you open it, it's like, that's the present. It's like, surprise! And it's a kid falling inside the box. Okay, anyways, that's what I have in there. They're treasures. Anyways, this is a book. Wanted. The Perfect Pet. I thought it was a cutest thing. Let me show you some of that cute stuff up in here. Should I read it to you? I should read it to you. Wanted, the perfect pet. Pretend you are in a library. Wanted, the perfect pet by Fiona Robertson. If I mispronounce words, I apologize. Over time, I feel like I've become a little bit, not to offend anyone, but I mix up my words when I see them and I don't read them as they are. I read them based on the letters that I see. So, okay. No ducks were harmed in the making of this book for Henry, Olivia, and Anna. Okay. Don't worry. I will show the picture so that those of you that cannot see can see after I'm done reading. Chapter 1. The Boy. He's saying hello. Once upon a time, there lived a boy named Henry. Let's call him Henry, shall we? What Henry wanted more than anything else in the whole wide world, more than chips, more than a cowboy costume, more than an all-expenses-paid trip to the moon, more even than world peace itself, was a dog. But Henry, said his mother, you already have 27 different varieties of frog. Surely they are enough? No, said Henry sternly. They are boring. Grivet. Hop. Size 7. Grivet. All they do is hop and grivet. Seems a little bit ungrateful. I want a pet with personality. I want a dog with a waggy tail, floppy ears, that's noble and clever, soft with a wet nose, that's warm, has a warm furry tongue, that's loyal, brave, and house-trained. With floppy ears and a waggy tail and a soft wet nose and a warm furry tongue. That's the part that gets me. How is a tongue warm or furry? I mean, I guess I get the warm part, but furry? I mean, I get I get that the dog is furry, but is the furry tongue, is a tongue furry? Makes you think. A dog that can catch balls that I throw. That can learn fantastic new tricks. Sausages. And that I can chase around trees, because it is common knowledge, said Henry, that a dog is a perfect pet for a boy. They do say dogs are a man's best friend. I'm actually shocked that this dog can actually speak. So he decided to advertise for rent, for hire, wanted, the perfect pet, for free, for sale, for sale. Okay, looks like they're renting a castle in Transylvania, 3284. Bedrooms? That's a lot of bedrooms. 2 bathrooms, comfortable dungeons, roof terrace, atmosphere of impending doom, pit of evil, stunning views, bobby trapped. Call 0237647116 for hire, angry mob. Available for all occasions, including weddings, political rallies, and monster lynchings. Sounds a little bit violent for a child's book. Call, etc., etc. Woodcutter, own X, willing to travel. Call this number. X-ray goggles, can see through walls, clothing, lies, space, and time. Also known as a dog, must have waggy tail, floppy ears, soft wet nose, and warm furry tongue. Should be able to learn fantastic new tricks, preferably house trained. Apply in person to Mr. Henry, the Pond House, 24 Tadpole Lane, Little Griblington, or call. Evenings and weekends only, for free. Enchanted Mirror, always speaks the truth. Free to good home. Free to good home. For sale. Time machine. Settings include Iron Age, medieval times, and the Renaissance. Requires 4 AA batteries. Hours of fun for all family. Parental supervision recommended. Ages 4 and up. For sale. Phaser gun. Settings include repel and stun. Comfortable rubber grip. Hair trigger. 12 mètres. Range. Anti-backfire. Mechanism. Package includes carry case, holster, targets, and battery charger. Ages 8 and up. And then he waited. Chapter 2. The Duck. Once upon a time, there lived a duck. He didn't have a name. It looks more like a sock to me, but for imagination's sake, it works. He lived all alone, far, far away at the top of a cold and windy hill. It kind of looks like Yoshi's house. This could literally be Yoshi's house. Look at him in there. That's hecka funny. Wait. I just realized that's a hat over here, and that's a sheep. Nobody ever wrote. Nobody ever called. Nobody ever emailed. He went to the movies and played ping pong. Plonk, plonk, plonk. And watched watched the sunrise, the sun float about somewhere in the middle, and the sunset all by himself every single day. It wasn't much fun. But then one day he opened up his paper and he saw wanted the perfect pet, sports and things, goals, victory, the daily catastrophe. I am not a dog, he said, but if I was a dog, I could have a friend at last. A friend to have tea with, go to the movies with, and play ping pong with. A friend to watch the sunrise, the sun float about somewhere in the middle, and the sun set with. Sandwich. Wait, I don't know why I said that. So with a pair of old socks, an egg box, and some string, he created the perfect disguise. Then he packed his things and set off on a long journey to meet the boy. Super long journey. Chapter 3, The Discovery. Ding dong. A dog, yelled Henry. Woof, said the duck. So suspenseful. Henry had never been so excited. The duck had never been happier. However, Henry's dog wasn't very good at catching balls, and he wasn't very good at learning new tricks. And when he chased Henry around the trees, he waddled, and he slipped, and he tripped, and his soft wet nose and his floppy ears and tail fell off. He literally looks like a sock, like the whole thing, this whole thing looks like a sock. Henry was stunned. The duck slowly stood up. A single fat tear rolled down his beak and plopped on the ground in front of him. I'm sorry, I am not a dog, admitted the duck. I am just a duck. I do not have floppy ears or a waggy tail or a soft wet nose or even a warm furry tongue, he said sadly. Oh, said Henry disappointedly. No, you don't. Henry thought for a moment. Then he picked up the duck and carried him home. That's funny, actually. His face. He's like, huh? You're not? And it's funny how he just like picked him up. He gave the dog a nice hot bath and a cup of tea. He took down his enormous book of incredibly interesting things. He looked under D, and he made a list. That's a very enormous book. That's hecka funny. Duck skills. Can dive underwater, can hold breath, swim, and float on water. Fun and bath at beach. And useful for hunting for sunken treasure, fishing and fetching things I dropped in swimming pool. Can fly. Can it? Could put on aeronautical show to earn extra pocket money. Also good skill for getting kites and frisbees and other items out of trees and next door's garden, and for drawing maps and spying on people. This particular duck be good at disguises. Very clever. Number 4. Nest building skills excellent for building forts and camps and tree houses and so on. 5. Spare features can be used to build Indian headdresses and to tickle little sister with. 6. This duck can talk is rare but not unheard of. Also, won't shed fur, get dog breath, need walking or house training, won't eat extra homework. Oh. Won't eat homework, chew shoes or furniture, and won't pee on the carpet. That's funny. Which he showed to the duck. Look at his head. This part's funny too. So you might not be a dog, said Henry happily, but you are certainly not just a duck. In fact, you might just be the perfect pet for me. I think I'll call you Spot. Henry smiled. Quack, said Spot. Typical. The end. That's literally how my head looks when I'm sleeping. When you look at me from the edge of the bed this way, all you can see is like a funny little circle. Anyways, I'm gonna end it there because I think that lullabied me to sleep, so I want to sleep now. Thank you guys for watching and for sticking around, and I apologize for not having popped in sooner. Where is my mind? I don't know where it's at. It's hiding somewhere. But anywho, I appreciate you for sticking around and staying, and I hope you like this read aloud video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope it gave off ASMR vibes. I wasn't checking on the audio. How loud did I get? I don't know. I hope it serves as an ASMR video. So, okay. Alright guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you guys for sticking around. I'm here. I'm still here. Don't worry. Haven't left. So, good night. Have a peaceful slumber, and I'll see you guys next time.